KMTV Action 3 News live at 10 starts now.
Tonight, people who live in the Memorial Park and Dundee neighborhoods believe it's a one-way ticket to crashes and dangerous driving conditions. They were hoping the city would turn a busy stretch of Farnham into two-way traffic, but tonight, a major roadblock. Good evening, I'm Craig DeGrelli.
And I'm Jennifer Griswold. Farnham Street turns into a one-way at peak commute times each weekday between 46th Street and Happy Hollow. Residents say it divides their neighborhood and creates safety concerns. They want two-way traffic all the time. A city study says that won't work, but the fight is not over. Kelly Bartnick spent the night exploring the issue. Kelly.
That's right, Jenny. You can see signs like this one here all over, marking those times where Farnham turns into a one-way in and out of downtown. Now, residents say the cars drive faster when that happens. They say there are safety hazards, and they want this decades-old Farnham corridor turned back into just plain old Farnham Street. It happens like clockwork. Morning and evening, the lights go bright, and the cars change direction.
There's so many times that I've just got people racing by me.
Dan Schuhart sees drivers' habits change with the lights.
They carry that Dodge Street freeway, that Dodge Street competitive dynamic. You've got 3 lanes open. They fly off of Dodge Street and come onto Farnham.
His neighborhood wants the one-ways to go away. A study says no way.
It'd be irresponsible to make a major change at this point.
That's because there are too many projects in the works that could change traffic here. 8,400 cars take Farnham every day. The study found crashes are going down to about 1 a month due to the one-ways. Most happen just like Kathy Ritchie's did.
I looked for oncoming traffic. Nothing was coming. I had my blinkers on and I was in the right-hand lane. I turned and boom.
That was near 46th and Farnham nearly a decade ago. It totaled out her car.
I don't go on that street anymore, ever.
The study says getting rid of the one-ways could drop those types of crashes, but the cost would be high. It would clog other routes, and head-to-head traffic could go up.
To me, it's just a matter of not if, but when there is a serious collision there.
City Councilman Chris Jerem says this news doesn't change his plan to push forward, while the city makes some changes like increasing signage.
We could keep the speed down on this stretch of road. I think everybody could deal with the one-way dynamic a little bit better.
Schuhart hopes at least that will come from the study.
It needs to be just right in their face.
And tonight, more reaction from the association here in the Dundee Memorial Park area. The neighborhood association says they're very disappointed in this study and say they believe that it favors commuters over the residents who actually live in this area. But one thing is for certain, this isn't going away. It could be a very long and winding road till there's a resolution. Reporting in Midtown tonight, Kelly Bartnick, Action 3 News.
New developments tonight in an Omaha murder from last summer. Tonight, police have made another arrest. Investigators booked 25-year-old Preston Pope in connection with the killing of Garyon Johnson last August. Just a few weeks ago, cops arrested Marcus Short for his alleged involvement in the same incident. Somebody gunned down Johnson outside his home at Fontanelle Boulevard and Sorensen Parkway. Pope and Short face murder charges.
Tonight, we know the name of the man who drove the wrong way on I-80 near Des Moines late Friday into Saturday and crashed into a police SUV. 25-year-old Benjamin Berry of Knoxville, Iowa. KMTV Action 3 News reporter Maya Sines is here with more on what Berry's family is saying about the deadly crash. Maya.
Craig, Berry's family is grieving his death and has offered their deepest condolences to the families of the other 3 people whose lives were lost in the crash. In a statement, they said, "Our pain at losing Ben, our beloved son and brother, is multiplied by the knowledge that this collision brought so much grief to others." The family went on to say they hope police are able to piece together what happened, saying whatever information they find will not diminish the pain we feel at losing Ben at a young age, nor will it lessen the grief for the families of Susan Farrell, Carlos Puentes Morales, and Tasha Nicole Hyatt. Officers Susan Farrell and Carlos Puentes Morales were taking a prisoner, Tasha Hyatt, from Council Bluffs to Des Moines. All 3 died in the crash. Barry's family said Ben was out Friday night watching basketball with friends. And we did find Ben Barry have a criminal record of public intoxication in 2014 and consumption of alcohol in a public place in 2008. Police are still investigating the cause of the accident and have not said whether alcohol was a factor. Reporting live from the studio, Maya Signs, KMTV Action 3 News.
The Des Moines Police Officers Burial Association has set up a fund for the families of the deceased officers. It is at the Police Officers Credit Union. Organizers have also put together a GoFundMe page for the prisoner they were driving, Tasha Hyatt. She leaves behind 4 children. Her funeral is this Saturday in Council Bluffs.
Family and friends of a 14-year-old boy who lost his life in a tragic crash pulled together more than $20,000 for his family. Tonight, those closest to Gage Williams attended his visitation in Avoca, Iowa. Tomorrow, they will attend his funeral at Tri-Center High School in Neola. The teen was in a truck full of friends from his high school track team when the driver lost control. The truck rolled. All classes in the Tri-Center School District are canceled tomorrow so the school can host his funeral. 33-year-old Charles Simmer faced a judge today, charged in connection with the murder of Joy Blanchard in Omaha in 2007. A round of DNA testing on 2 knives found at the crime scene led to his arrest. Prosecutors say Simmer's DNA was on one of the knives. Now the lawyers for Anthony Garcia, the man accused of killing 4 people connected to Creighton University, claim Simmer's DNA was found at the murder scene of Thomas Hunter and Shirley Sherman in 2008. County Attorney Don Klein told KMTV that accusation is not true.
They can make these kinds of statements they want, but I think it's a, like I said, it's a disregard for the actual truth here, and we're planning on moving forward. No problem.
Simmer's bond is set at $10 million. The Garcia case will go to trial on April 4th.
Now, your Weather Alert First Forecast.
Good evening, everyone. I'm meteorologist Jim Flowers. Temperatures quite mild for this time of the night. Readings 40s and lower to mid 50s across the area. As we progress throughout the night, temperatures will drop back into the mid 40s as we head toward daybreak on a southeast breeze between 10 and 15 miles an hour. The temperatures will likely begin the day 6 a.m. around the mid 40s, 44, 45 degrees. As we go through that morning drive, temperatures will be up around 47 degrees by about 9 a.m. Coming up, severe weather is possible this week. I'll tell you which day and give you the timing. That is coming up.
New tonight, the driver of a pickup truck slammed into a fire hydrant near South Omaha. The impact sent water spilling over a retaining wall. Cops responded to 50th and L. Look at this. Just before 7 tonight, that was the scene as water spilled over that wall into the Kmart parking lot. The lot was soon covered and drivers tried to make their way through. It turned into pretty much a spectacle.
People with cameras, everyone was coming out with their phones. People were actually parking in their parking lot just to watch it and record it. Get a little preview on Snapchat, you know.
Firefighters were able to get the water shut off. The runoff dispersed pretty quickly.
The warmer weather is bringing out an annual rite of passage, construction season in Omaha.
In Sarpy County, if you drive on Giles between 144th and 156th, you only have a few days left before the big barricades go up. Reporter Nick Starling is live with the project and reaction. Nick.
Yeah, we're out here live at 156th and Giles Road. From here to 144th and Giles is where the construction project will take place. It'll go from a 2-lane road to a 3-lane road with a turning lane. And while many people I talk with this evening say it's a headache right now, they're looking forward to the end result. During rush hour, this stretch of Giles Road is packed full of cars driving as people come home from work. For Jay Hanna, he comes to Chalco Hills Recreation Park, right next to this road, with his dog Minnie to relax.
Often I try to pursue my hobbies right at sunset, and I'm in a hurry to get to the park to walk the dogs or fly the helicopters or whatever.
He lives near 156th Street and knows how much havoc this construction project can be when it first started last year.
It was a little inconvenient when the street was closed to have to go around about 3 miles.
He's happy about this road expanding for another reason than reducing congestion.
It'll be great to have Giles here before lane because the more people can turn left easily without obstructing traffic and if people aren't paying attention, they're going to plow into people like my son.
Across the park is Micah Hecht and his family. He also lives near 156th Street and knows how busy this stretch can be.
Everybody's trying to go to work, go to school, all that stuff all at the same time, and it really backs up 156, something crazy.
Hecht says this area needs a wider road as more people move out here.
Especially for us out here in this neighborhood, it really comes down to just congestion overall. If it's not under construction, it's congested regardless with the amount of people that are coming into work.
But says this inconvenience is just a price to pay for progress.
The end result is the one that you're waiting for, because you're going, man, when it's widened, it's going to be sweet.
And as you can see in the sign behind me, construction will start on Monday, April 4th at 8 a.m. This construction is supposed to be done in August of this year. Reporting live at 156 on Giles Road. Nick Starling, KMTV Action 3 News.
Just a day before the big debate over Medicaid expansion in Lincoln, a federal office sent out a report on the plan. According to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, 21,000 uninsured people with mental health or substance abuse issues would be covered if the measure passes. Governor Pete Ricketts is against expanding Medicaid. He believes the federal government might back out on its financial commitment. Supporters are planning a rally outside the Capitol tomorrow.
The fate of new regulations for the state's oil and gas industry are in the hands of Governor Pete Ricketts. The governor has until Wednesday to sign or veto bills that would require routine sampling and reporting of waste fluids from fracking. Governor Ricketts plans to use all his allotted time to consider them. Federal scientists released some shocking findings today in the form of a map. It shows the chance of man-made earthquakes hitting east of the Rockies is up dramatically. Seismologists say the risk jumped in these areas because of the disposal of wastewater, a byproduct of drilling for oil and gas. 7 million people live in this region, which includes Oklahoma, Texas, New Mexico, Kansas, Colorado, and Arkansas. Oklahoma has surpassed California as the state with the highest quake risk.
Gunfire today sent our nation's highest offices into lockdown.
We'll show you video of the chaos unfolding and what the gunman did in the past at the Capitol that led officers to order him to stay away.
Warmer temperatures may give way to severe weather. I'll tell you the best day when that's going to happen right after the break.
The Harlem Globetrotters, Friday, April 8th at the CenturyLink Center. You can win a family 4-pack of tickets with the KMTV-3 Globetrotter giveaway. Go to KMTV.com and register for your chance to win tickets to this one-of-a-kind family experience. KMTV.com for details.
This is the time. This is Ford Truck Month.
Let me hear you say truck, yeah, let's crank it on up.
Ford Super Duty with best-in-class power and fuel economy can haul more of these and tow more of those combined. This is the place. This is Ford Truck Month. Get up to $7,350 in total savings on Super Duty.
Let me hear you say truck, yeah!
Relax the Back invites you to our new Superstore at 130th and Center. Now with more room for even more products to help you eliminate pain. Inversion tables to elongate and decompress the spine and neck. Lift chairs to give you a gentle lift when you need one. And most items can be purchased using your Flex and medical spending accounts. Work better, sleep better, live better at Relax the Back.
For limited time, get our Big Island Feast, a medium Hawaiian pizza loaded with ham, juicy pineapple, and sizzling bacon, plus a medium one-topping pizza and a big chocolate chip cookie for only $25.99. Do it!
Building the only truck with the best fuel economy. Over a 10,000-pound towing capacity and an award-winning engine takes guts. Icing out the competition, that's the glory. Get a great deal during Ram Truck Month. Lessees of competitive vehicles get a low mileage lease on the 2016 Ram 1500 4x4 for $159 a month.
Ralston, thanks for watching KMTV-3.
The U.S. Capitol will be back open tomorrow after a scary situation unfolded late this afternoon.
A man with a history of causing a ruckus went into the visitor's center and pulled a gun. Police then shot him. Here's reporter Craig Boswell.
It's okay, it's okay. Just stay down. This video captures chaotic moments after a man drew a gun at the security screening area inside the U.S. Capitol Visitor Complex Monday afternoon.
Where are we going? Where are we going? It just happened so fast. You were just kind of like, what? I grabbed my kid, put him under me.
Capitol Police say the suspect pointed a weapon at officers who shot and injured him.
We believe that this is an act of a single person who has frequented the Capitol grounds before, and there is no reason to believe that this is anything more than a criminal act.
Sources tell CBS News the suspect is 66-year-old Larry Dawson from Tennessee. A man with the same name disrupted the House chamber last fall and had been ordered to stay away from Capitol grounds. Capitol security rushed some people into an auditorium.
All of a sudden, there was just a scramble with people yelling and screaming and officers just coming out from every direction with guns drawn.
Congress is on a break this week, so many lawmakers are back in their districts. But Washington is filled with tourists here while kids are off from school.
Diane Belo's husband and her 2 sons were inside the Capitol.
We just don't expect something like this to happen when you're with your family on a vacation.
The visitor complex will reopen Tuesday morning. Craig Boswell, CBS News, Washington.
Dawson did require surgery. His condition has not been released tonight. Investigators say a woman nearby suffered minor injuries.
Now, your weather alert forecast.
Good evening, everyone. I'm meteorologist Jim Flowers. Here's a look at the weather headlines through the week. Warming into Wednesday, temperatures close to or slightly above 70 degrees the next couple of days. A chance of severe storms. The best bet right now would be Wednesday evening. It will turn cooler as we head toward the end of the week, but that looks to be temporary. Across the area, not much showing up on radar tonight. However, that is forecast to change by midweek. Here's the slight risk for late in the day on Wednesday, as far north as Sioux City, as far west as Columbus, then it extends down into eastern portions of Kansas. What's the kicker? What's the trigger for the severe weather? Well, we're tracking an area of low pressure in Northern California. That's forecast to drop into the central Rockies as we head toward early tomorrow. Then it begins to push out into the plains by early on Wednesday. The low, at least the upper air low, should be sitting out over Denver. Then it kicks out to the northeast as we head into the afternoon. Could be some showers early in the afternoon. However, most of the activity waits until Wednesday evening with storms along and just west of the Missouri River. That storm's moving east, and those storms again could be severe with large hail depending on the track. Cannot rule out even an isolated tornado Wednesday evening. That's the reason Threat Tracker is into the moderate category. Stormy conditions Wednesday evening. Things settle down as we head toward Thursday. Across the area, pretty mild tonight. Most readings are in the 50s, as warm as 56 right now in Fremont. Same thing in Lincoln. Even in western Iowa, outside of Red Oak, temperatures are running around 55. 53 at Epley. Winds are out of the south at 7. They will pick up rather dramatically later on tonight. Satellite and radar, not much happening tonight. As we go throughout the night, temperatures will drop back into the 40s as we head towards sunrise, probably into the mid-40s. Models have a few sprinkles. Not sure they're going to reach the ground as we head throughout the morning. By lunchtime, mid-50s, at least lower 60s on the hour. I think the actual high will be warmer than that. Forecast for tonight, readings down to about 45 degrees. Winds pick up out of the southeast by daybreak at about 15 miles an hour. Those winds really get cranking tomorrow afternoon. Southeast at 30 to 35. That'll boost temperatures into the upper 60s. And then over the next 3 days, we're looking at that possibility of severe weather Wednesday evening. Pretty stormy, 70% chance. Things do cool down briefly Thursday and Friday, and then they're back into the 60s, possibly 70s again as we head towards Sunday. Tonight's weather alert kid is Alex. He's got a smile on his face. He loves these warmer temperatures. Tomorrow morning, 45. Craig, Jen.
The government's lawsuit against Apple takes a surprising turn tonight.
Why the FBI says it does not need Apple's help unlocking the phone of a dead mass killer.
The power of Action 3 News in the palm of your hand. When you see breaking news, send it to iContribute@KMTV.com. From weather to traffic, if it's important to you, it's important to us. Send it to iContribute@KMTV.com.
During the Lexus Command Performance Sales event,
Johnson steps up to the line.
there's always cause for celebration.
Got it. Did he ever come?
With extraordinary offers on our most exciting lineup of SUVs ever, including the stylish all-new RX and the dynamic NX.
Turnaround jumper for
Because
three.
thrills like this only happen during the Command Performance Sales Event. Lease the 2016 NX200 Turbo for $349 a month for 36 months, and we'll make your first month's payment. See your Lexus dealer.
There's a tradition in Nebraska. It's something we all have a connection to. As students, as parents, as neighbors. Here, we value public education. We know great public schools build a great Nebraska. Show your pride. Learn more.
In the next 5 years, Omaha will add nearly 53,000 new jobs. That's why Metropolitan Community College is moving forward with our community partners to expand our Fort Omaha campus to include a construction education center and Center for Advanced and Emerging Technology. Metropolitan Community College is connected to the Omaha business community.
Compare and save during Truck Month at Ashley Ford. Get 0% financing and a free extended warranty. Plus save $12,000 on a new Super Crew F-150. Or drive a 2015 Super Crew for just $229 a month. Compare and save at Omaha's Ford leader, Ashley Ford or ashleyford.com.
If you're in a wreck, call Intertech.
Accidents happen, and Intertech is here to make sure you get back on the road as quickly and safely as possible. Our 7 locations in the metro will allow you to get the same great Intertech personal care on your vehicle with a faster turnaround. And Intertech Snapshot Estimator web app lets you easily upload images of your accident to get the estimate process started even sooner. So keep us in mind for the next time.
If you're in a wreck, call Intertech.
Brought to you by Intertech Collision.
An abrupt ending to a very controversial case tonight. The FBI was taking Apple to court to try to get the tech giant to unlock the iPhone of the San Bernardino gunman. Now the government says they were able to unlock it without Apple's help. This development ends the court battle between Apple and the Obama administration before it even began.
A new study finds terminal cancer patients who chose to spend their last days at home might be better off. The study of more than 2,000 terminal cancer patients in Japan discovered those who chose to die at home lived significantly longer than people who spent their final days at a hospital. This doctor is not surprised.
You are in the comfort of everything that has been so important to you up until this time, and maintaining that as best you can. So I think there's a lot to be said for that.
The study indicates that oncologists should not hesitate to refer terminal patients for home-based care over concerns they might get less medical treatment.
It's late March and anticipation is building for the first big rivalry game of the season on the diamond.
Creighton versus Nebraska at Haymarket. What the Jays slugger is saying about battling the Huskers next in sports.
The world's most important newsmakers are on America's most important news broadcasts. CBS News, original reporting.
There are two kinds of kings in this world. The ones who are given their crowns, and the ones who take them.
Owners of competitive vehicles get a low-mileage lease on the 2016 Chrysler 300 all-wheel drive for $257 a month.
Every wireless provider has towers in the city, but U.S. Cellular put towers in places the other guys didn't, or won't. And more towers out there means a stronger signal. So you can video chat at your secret fishing spot, post photos at your cabin, or stream way out here. Because U.S. Cellular thinks you deserve a signal that works wherever you are. That's what you're paying for, right? U.S. Cellular, a stronger signal in the middle of anywhere.
What truck company do you think offers best-in-class V8 fuel economy, best-in-class V8 horsepower, and best-in-class V8 towing?
Chevy.
I'm going with Ram.
Definitely Ford.
The new 2016 Chevy Silverado offers best-in-class V8 fuel economy, horsepower, and towing.
They're all Chevy.
It's Truck Month. Get a total value of $7,500 on this Silverado All-Star with a 5.3-liter V8. Plus, find your tag and get $1,000 cash allowance on select Silverado models in stock. See your Heartland Chevy dealers.
It's time to have your air conditioner checked. Regular maintenance saves money and helps prevent expensive repairs. For over 40 years, Exarban ARS has been Metro Omaha's home heating, air conditioning, and plumbing experts. Exarban ARS is offering a $59 air conditioning system check. System checks protect your home and expand the life of your system. Offering fast and friendly service, Exarban ARS technicians are backed by an exceptional service guarantee. Call 402-331-1233 or visit exarbanars.com. Heating, cooling, plumbing, comfort.
Politics as usual? Definitely not on CBS This Morning.
What does that mean to make the wealthiest Americans pay their fair share?
You should be elected president because just one sentence.
Let's talk trade. Do you support this bill?
How do you think this debate will shake things up?
How many American troops would you leave on the ground?
What is your pathway to the nomination? CBS This Morning.
Now, Action 3 Sports.
Only 56 miles of interstate connected by a series of Runzas and Valentinos separate Creighton and Nebraska. But the two will come together for the first of 3 games this season, beginning tomorrow night in Lincoln. The Blue Jays, they are smoking hot. Their winning streak has reached double digits at 10, and they were out on the field at TD Ameritrade Park this afternoon getting in some work before they face those Huskers. A lot of these players on both sides are homegrown, so we know they're motivated. But for head coach Ed Service, he's inspired for other reasons.
I've been involved with probably 30-plus games against Nebraska, so maybe in my first couple of years it was a different feeling when we played against them. But now it's all about us getting better, seeing if we can play well in an environment like that.
Both teams are on a big winning streak, so both are playing hot, and so we're going to get their best shot, and we're going to give them our best shot, and we'll just see and then make adjustments from there.
Senior Connor Miller will get the start on Tuesday night against the Huskers. The former Millard West Wildcat has pitched 17 innings this season, and his opponents are batting, get this, just 121 against him. So this local kid, he's going to be jacked up to face Big Red.
Being from Nebraska, it's always fun playing against them and competing. I don't know. It's everyone. These kind of games just bring out the best in you. I feel like makes you compete. Just I don't know. Just all the adrenaline running through you too feels pretty good.
I'll have a little extra juice for tomorrow, but no, I don't look at it that way. It's a game, great opportunities to just go out and play as hard as I can.
The Huskers are just as hot as the Blue Jays these days. They've won 13 of the last 14 games, and they're coming off a Big Ten opening series sweep of Purdue over the weekend. First pitch tomorrow night in Lincoln is set for 6:35. News from the majors, former Husker pitcher Brian Dunsing. He was released by the Royals tonight, ending his short tenure with the World Champions. Dunsing was signed in February and had a base salary of $2 million if he had made the team. The Nebraska Sports Hall of Fame class of 2016 is out. Heading the list is former Creighton head coach Dana Altman. The Wilbur native coached the Jays from 1994 through 2010. He's currently the head coach at Oregon, and Altman led the Ducks to the Elite Eight in this year's NCAA tournament. And finally, somewhere in Europe, this happened. This fellow goes around the back on this helpless defender. Keep in mind, this is a league somewhere in Europe. The move is right out of the Harlem Globetrotters handbook. I wouldn't doubt if this guy had a bucket of confetti on the bench. Now, there were unconfirmed reports saying that this helpless defender was traded to the Washington Generals immediately after that ball game. Unconfirmed reports only.
The defender ran away. He didn't know what was going on, so it worked.
He was completely lost. Was he whistling Sweet Georgia Brown?
Oh.
I don't think they know that one in Europe, Craig. Somewhere in Europe.
Globetrotters, right?
Yep. Your weekend forecast coming up next.
Don't let dust and allergies get between you and life's beautiful moments. With Flonase Allergy Relief, they won't. When we breathe in allergens, our bodies react by overproducing 6 key inflammatory substances that cause our symptoms. Most allergy pills only control one substance. Flonase controls 6. And 6 is greater than 1. Flonase outperforms the #1 non-drowsy allergy pill. So you can seize those moments wherever you find them. Flonase 6 is greater than 1 changes everything.
For a limited time, you can get a great deal on this Passat.
Wow, it looks really good.
Volkswagen believes safety is very important, so all 11 models come standard with an intelligent crash response system. 7 stability-enhancing systems. And equipment for 2 child seats. For those who take safety seriously. Like we do. The Volkswagen Safety in Numbers event is happening now.
Lease a 2016 Passat S for $189 a month, plus you can get a $1,250 Volkswagen reward card.
Many of us struggle to lose weight. We exercise, we eat healthier, we try to stay active. But for many of us, it's simply not enough. Introducing Orbera, a new non-surgical weight loss procedure. People lost more than 3 times the weight with Orbera than diet and exercise alone. Orbera is not for those who are pregnant or breastfeeding, have autoimmune or organ disease. Heartburn, stomach discomfort, abdominal pain, and bowel obstruction are rare. See if Orbera is right for you.
Does the thought of your home give you the chills? Service One has one simple solution that will warm you back up. As your independent American Standard Heating and Air customer care dealer, Service One offers financing with low monthly payments, available credits, and a 10-year parts and labor warranty. Their licensed expert technicians can handle anything from repairs to replacement. Call today and give that old inefficient furnace the cold shoulder.
One simple solution, Service One.
A well-put-together man is said to be sharp. At GMC, we get why people appreciate that kind of precision. After all, precision is the kind of sharp that slices through a crowd. Now get $2,000 purchase bonus cash on select Yukon Denali vehicles in stock. This is the precision of professional grade. This is GMC.
Now, your Weather Alert Weekend Forecast, brought to you by Intertech Collision Centers.
Weekend actually looks pretty good after some cooling for Thursday and Friday. Saturday, 64 degrees, could be in the mid-70s on Sunday. Looking like a good weekend. We'll keep you posted on that throughout the week. Don't forget, there's a chance of severe weather Wednesday evening. There is a slight risk. This is a great opportunity to download Storm Shield. Just go to KMTV.com/Storm Shield. You will receive warnings for your particular location as well as radar data. It's a great app to have on your smartphone.
Reminder, KMTV Action 3 News is your weather alert station. There's no safer place in a storm.
Thanks for watching. Good night.
Real people steal people. From heroes to homeowners, they choose steel for power.